All right, there we go. We got our microphone working, and I am going to be playing The Division 2 for the first time since I believe it's open beta, like, what, 5 years ago? I did create a character. I just randomized and just created just to make sure I could get in game for free. It is the free-to-play weekend for the next roughly, like, 36 hours. So I wanted to make sure that I hopped in just to see what it feels like now. And they released a DLC and everything, but I'm just going to be playing for free. So let's jump into it. And stream should be good. I fixed my quiet audio issue.
Priority mission highlighted.
So my audio should be coming very clear
Agent.
this time.
Meet me at the gate.
My mouse sensitivity is too high. That's half that. It's a little bit better. But yes, I remember playing this game briefly, like 4 or 5 years ago. Probably 2019, right before it came out.
Jump over it. I got you.
All right, we gotta press control.
Take cover.
Coming from behind that
This is a space bar. This is classified as a looter shooter.
Watch your flank.
All right, I think my game audio is a little bit too loud. I'm noticing on stream. That's down to 85. All right, space. So there is like a cover system. It's kind of like Gears of War style cover system. But I remember playing this game back when it came out, and honestly, it didn't feel good back then. And I'm glad that I'm giving it a try.
I'm in a bad way here. Agent,
several years
we have to
later.
get down there to help him. Be okay.
But yeah, we're just jumping into it. We're gonna get a good intro experience.
Some of those bastards got away. I didn't expect another attack so soon. You okay? If this keeps up, we're gonna have to relocate. Come on, help me with this. You're stretched too thin to protect everyone here.
Weird camera angle.
Not again.
Get to the waterfront.
That can't be right.
But yeah, I've kind of been playing Ubisoft games, like X-Defiant and The Division 2 are both Ubisoft. X-Defiant is free to play. The Division 2 is having a free to play weekend. They're both in the same universe. I could probably skip this, but I'm not gonna skip anything. This is like how we start. I haven't really skipped anything.
This is a distress code. The coordinates for Washington, D.C. How is this possible?
Get down! Everybody get down!
Yeah, we're getting freaking artillery right now.
Whatever happened, it needs to be fixed or it's all over. You go! I'll do what I can here. Go!
Alright, let me turn this down a little bit because that got really loud. Yeah, I had my game alt-tabbed and it made the cutscene all skippy. That wasn't the game.
For granted. We expected coffee in the morning. We expected free Wi-Fi. When those were taken from us, we survived.
Not the free Wi-Fi.
When communications broke down, the trains stopped and the internet went dark. We survived.
It all started with the free Wi-Fi being taken.
Hospital shut down. Asthma became lethal. And with no police to protect you. Did you own a gun?
Did your neighbor?
Some survived.
Yeah, the Division 2
We
has
are
like a
a resilient
post-apocalyptic.
When our society collapsed, we found ways to go on. And now, for
Like a
the first
Fallout-
time in
Fallout vibe.
centuries, what we want is also truly what we need.
Centuries.
In the face of disaster,
We
helped each other.
We built new communities in the ruins of the old. We adapted. We survived.
Yeah, bringing all that soil to the
Established a
top of
new
that
world.
building.
But there are also those who build nothing, create nothing.
Hyenas preying on the weak. They've made our world
Damn, this is a
bleed,
long cutscene.
but we don't stand alone. A brave few have sworn to protect us and save what remains. They unite us.
Remind us that we are one people. They are our shield and our light. But if that light goes out,
Who can save us then?
It's been 7 months since the outbreak.
Okay, 7 months since the outbreak.
We still live
They
in
said
fear of the
centuries.
virus, the green poison.
I swore I
Real
heard
danger is
centuries.
out there, waiting.
Interesting. My whole game looks like gray slightly. Dude, too many cutscenes. Okay, too many cutscenes. We're done. We're done. Yeah, my whole game looks slightly gray. Dude, oh my, cutscenes.
Incoming alert on the SHD emergency channel.
Let me
Crash
check to
priority.
see.
The base of operations is under attack. Hostile forces have breached our
I
southern
don't have
perimeter.
any
We are in need of
filter
immediate
on my
assistance.
game.
Repeat, need immediate assistance from any nearby agents.
Maybe it's the color space? Ah, it was the color space. See that? Look at that. This is what I had it on before, sRGB. And then I put it to Rec 2100 PQ. Yeah, so it looked like washed out and weird, and now it actually looks the way it looks like on my actual screen. Weird. Spacebar to attach to cover. Can we harvest the skin of the deer? Nope. Yeah, so I figured out how to make it louder on stream and quieter in my headphones so that I didn't have to like blow my ears out to get good audio quality. How have these guys not seen us? So far, the shooting and the third person have felt pretty good. This is like a Christmas festival and we're like in midsummer.
All government personnel, the White House is under attack. This is not a drill.
Equip grenade, left mouse button to throw it. Press G to equip a grenade and left mouse button to throw it. What? Yeah, I've equipped it. Ah, okay. I have to tap. I was holding G. Oh, I have another gun. Got a shotgun and a pistol. Alright, though the pistol is kind of not great. So when this game initially released, it was like received not so great.
Agent, if you can hear us on this frequency,
Yeah,
keep
I
pushing
remember
forward
this.
and blindside these bastards.
I remember this. I played the beta for this game when it first, right before it released. And then I didn't play it after that because it costs money. Double tap space to roll. But overall, it feels pretty good so far. I'm gonna move. You guys are too far away. Damn, I'm low HP. Level up. We're at the White House. Yes, there's a leveling system. It's a full-blown looter shooter. You level up, you fight PvE, you fight bosses, you get loot, you get better loot, so on and so forth. Like, that's the base of this game. But yeah, I remember this very vaguely, but like, yeah, from what, 5 years ago roughly?
Hey, thanks for the help out there. You should check in with Manny, our coordinator, upstairs in the blue room. And come by here if you ever need help with your
Okay,
tech.
stash. Yeah, we have all of this gear. Mailbox, special deliveries. I think there may actually be loot boxes in this game. I'm not entirely sure, but there may be. I don't know. I don't think so. But it is a looter shooter. So, like, you fight a boss, you get a random drop. It's either good or bad depending on what you get.
Is you. Welcome to DC. I'm Manny. I run comms. I'm guessing the division alert brought you here? Damn glad to see you. Let me show you exactly how screwed we are. Ever since the JTF imploded, the city's become a playground for murderous fuckheads. There are several main factions, and a whole lot of bottom feeders sucking up whatever the big dogs miss. A few civilian settlements are still holding out against all this villainy. They need more help than we've been able to provide, especially since the division network went dark. That's Kelso. She's one of the last surviving agents in DC. She's operating out of the theater settlement on a priority mission. You should go check in with her. If anyone knows how to get these systems back online, it's her.
The frame rate gets really bad when
introduce yourself to the locals while you're
alt
at
tab.
it. It'll comfort them to know there's a new sheriff in town.
Yeah, so who are we exactly? Like, where did we come
By
from?
the way, Agent,
Were we like
head downstairs
transferred
and check in with
somewhere,
the
or like
quartermaster. He can get you set up with some division
Ortiz?
tech. You're gonna need the edge.
Roguelite game mode, Descent, solo with your friends. Interesting. Cool. Rogue. I know what a roguelite is. Yeah, that makes sense. Cool. Skill unlocked. Talk to the quartermaster.
We've got a new skill for you. Which one do you want?
The one that makes me do more damage. Pulse. That seems pretty useful. So Q or E. Nice. So there's a turret, hive, which I assume is like a grenade, chem launcher, shield, drone, seeker mine, and firefly, which looks like another drone type thing. Sweet.
See ya.
The theater settlement is off to the east. You probably run into some trouble along the way. You'll have to do this blue.
Agent, we've
Yeah,
just
now we're in
received a
the
distress call
open
from New
world.
York. There's been an attack on the
Oh,
division.
they're doing like
and
an
they've
emote right
requested
here.
immediate support. Meet me on the White House South Lawn. There's a helicopter prepped for us. We need to leave now.
I want to make sure. Let me turn down audio just a little bit more. Menu glitch effect we can turn off. Motion sickness mode. Sure. I don't like screen shake, and I assume that's gonna help with the screen shake. Let's do, we're locked to, yeah, we're fine. We're fine on that. And I think everything else is on high, sharpening. All right. But yeah, this is like...
The neighborhoods you'll be moving through are hyena territory.
Oh, weird. It did that thing
They're
again.
a bunch of vicious assholes who prey on the weak and vulnerable and kill for kicks. And they destroy whatever they can't steal for themselves. They've been an especially serious problem for the theater settlement.
Like my stream...
Given our situation, we need the help of the settlements. But they can't do much if they're struggling
Looks
to
like
survive.
dim. Hold
so
on.
see what you can do to take some pressure off them. But don't forget that we have to get the Shade Network back to full strength. In a lot of places, the division has been the only thing holding people together. But where DC is the
No,
priority,
it's okay.
most agents are completely
Yeah, it's
cut
okay.
off. They're not gonna last long without support.
I was thinking the visual quality looks dim, but the colors are okay. It does look slightly different, which is odd, but the colors are, yeah, it's like not as bright. It's weird. I'm gonna put the graphic settings to ultra and just, yeah. Leave it on ultra. Yeah, the accuracy... There's no ADS. Ooh. It's better than what we're using? Yeah, it tells you right here, plus 409. It's got a lower RPM though. Equip. Oh, it's a single shot.
Portable electronic device detected.
Middle click is melee. Yeah, the game has felt pretty good so far. Press Q to use your skill. AKM. So less damage per shot, higher RPM. Loot. I'm not going to use that though. I want to use the thing that's the most ammo efficient. Tap. I? Okay. Why does this have an exclamation mark? Mod? Yeah, we don't have any weapon mods. Yeah, it's odd to me that the game... I think it's okay. I think for some reason it looks like slightly dimmer on stream than it does on my screen. Just ever so slightly. I don't know why. It looks okay. It just makes everything look slightly dimmer, as if my like brightness was lower. But I think it's okay. Yeah, single fire assault rifle is what I want, because the ammo efficiency. It's kind of crazy coming back to this game and like vaguely remembering from like years ago. Some people went crazy with this game, like hundreds of hours. Other people were just like, it's not worth at all. The thing is, if you can get into the gameplay loop and it feels good to you, then you're good.
Nearby echo detected.
I gotta get back to work. Thanks for the movie, man. Anytime, Theo. You coming over for dinner? Not tonight. Gotta be with some National Guard buddies. They're worried they'll get called to health of quarantine in New York. Okay.
Deceased to deceased.
You remember swine flu? Everyone freaked out for nothing. You'll see.
Stationed at the White House.
Months, no one will even remember what the dollar flu was. Like Y2K. Y2K. You really know how to make a guy feel old. I'm just messing with you.
Yeah, the interesting thing is this game came out like a year before COVID started.
The woman who runs it is named Odessa Sawyer. Try to stay on her good side.
I think that played a role in like people not really wanting to play a game about a pandemic, like leading to society collapsing right before a pandemic in real life started.
Electronic device detected.
But that is the core of the plot, is that, yes, like a pandemic happened, it led to the collapse of like systems, and then the apocalypse basically happened. And we're so they brought up 7 months before, so it hasn't even been a full year since society collapsed. That's at least what they said in the cutscene. And we were at the White House earlier, so I assume we're in DC.
If you're looking for Agent Kelso, she just left.
It looked like New York City, though. Manhattan.
I should have gone with her. But I'd only slow her down. I know you got your own problems to deal with. But them hyena motherfuckers took my little girl. To get to me. If you can help, I'll be on your debt. And I always pay my debts.
All right, so we're on a rescue mission now. Main mission, level 2. Okay, nice. And it says difficulty story. So there's like a main story quest. And then they're like repeatables. Like dungeons and raids and all that stuff at the end game. Like I said, when this game came out, there were some people that went nuts on it.
Portable electronic device detected.
I have items in my mailbox. Collect and play. I think I'm gonna just focus on the main. Here's the stash. Yeah, it said I have items in my mailbox. I have 3 exotic caches. I think that's what it's telling me, right? What happened to that AK we picked up? Oh, here we go. Can we scrap these? See, these use different ammo types. So we can switch to the T821. Equip. I imagine there's a trader. I think this is the vendor here. Buy and sell. We don't want to use the AK, so we want to sell it. And we don't want to use the shotgun or the starter weapon. This is what they sell. Gloves, knee pads, ACR, which we don't want. All right, cool. I'm just trying to experience the different systems in the game. I love this line that tells us where to go. It says you have items in your mailbox, visit the stash. I just visited the stash. I checked my mailbox. Let me just double check. Because I don't want that pop up in the bottom left the entire time we're doing this quest. All right, I'm at my stash. Visit the mailbox. Here, move to inventory. Okay, are we good? We're good. So we need level 30 to use those exotic caches, I believe. But yeah, the game has been running well. Thus far. Sorry, I'm just checking something just to make sure that stream health is good. Yeah, we're not dropping any frames. We're fine. Yeah, so the brightness, it's a little bit dimmer on stream, but overall it seems okay. I have no idea why it looks slightly dimmer. Honestly making me wonder. No. I think something we did before with the settings. I just want to give it one more check to see before we continue. Yeah, I think that's okay. When I do this, it definitely becomes washed out. for whatever reason, when I have it in RGB, yeah, it's good enough. It's good enough. Yeah, it honestly doesn't look bad. It's fine. How do I vault over stuff? Control? Okay. Giant trash piles. That reminds me of like World War Z. I like that there are deer running in the street or walking in the street. The idea that like nature would take over.
Detected.
I think The Last of Us did that quite well. The Last of Us like made it clear that
Okay, here we go.
yeah.
That's
Oh
it.
my.
Head to the service entrance on the east side of the building. Once you're inside, find a way to the atrium.
But The Last of Us was like several years after the initial, like I think over a decade even. After the initial apocalypse.
Hostile radio. Hostile radio intercepted.
Yeah, this is like a low level dungeon here.
Get to the atrium. Shit. Saint's here.
The who now?
Hyena big shot. Real unpleasant. We need to kill this asshole.
The hyenas. They remind me of the scavs in Cyberpunk. They're immune. Yeah, I like this thing. So I assume they're like weapon types and like you get like different variations like Borderlands style, which is like true looter shooter fashion. They're not peeking.
He went all the way to the top floor. Take the stairs to the right of the elevators and work your way up.
Electronic device detected.
I like this format though. The game feels okay so far. The thing I've never really liked is the cover system, right? Like it feels like a lot of effort for a feature that isn't even really that cool, you know? Can I equip that? We got mask. Yeah, that's considerably better. Equip. Okay. Why is this blanking? Oh, our exotic cache. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why we got 3 of those. I assume that's like the game giving us like a bonus or something. Yeah, this thing slams. Yeah, I don't like waiting for them to peek. I should just be more aggressive. We did almost die earlier.
I just found an ammo
doggy.
stockpile. I'm gonna detonate it.
These cruel fucks. Yeah, these guys remind me of the scabs in Cyberpunk 2077. Damn, this area is fucking crazy. This reminds me of like the back rooms.
Doing all right there, Kelso?
As long as I'm not breathing asbestos. That blasted a lot of damage.
Portable device.
They are making a backrooms game. It looks like it's going to be just like a survival horror, co-op survival horror. Another game I may consider streaming in the near future is Deep Rock Galactic, which just got like a big update supposedly. I don't know if I'm going to buy the DLC though, and that's kind of the problem. Like, if I'm not going to buy the DLC, should I stream it? Because then, like, you know, is someone going to really want to watch someone play the game unless they're playing with the DLC? You know what I mean? Just kind of one of those things, like... Now, I'll look into the DLC a little bit more, because as far as I could tell, it was mostly cosmetic. Oh my. And the Deep Rock devs have done a good job of... Man, I hate these guys. Just get flanked. Yeah, these guys remind me of the scavs in Cyberpunk. Soulless waves of human filth. I really wonder, like, if the apocalypse were to really happen in a similar fashion. I have a hard time believing that there would be so many. Now, don't get me wrong, it's a video game. Like, I get it. But it makes me really wonder, like, I don't think people would actually devolve into chaos as easily as, like, a lot of media would have us believe, right? Like, most people would, like... I don't think they would devolve... Like, think of, the most extreme example of what I'm talking about is, like, oh, what's it called now? I can't remember. The Purge. The Purge, yeah. So, like, the Purge is, like, one day in the year, they, have a day where, like, there are no laws, right? Okay, we can go up this thing. And, like, of course, as you'd expect from a movie, like, everything devolves into chaos, right?
Let's do this.
Destructible armor. But I have a hard time. They do it kind of decently in The Purge, where, like, yeah, they depict a lot of people who are like, I don't want this. But there are a lot of people who do go out and, like, try to kill other people in The Purge, and it just, like, it's a little ridiculous.
We're gonna have to punch through his armor.
So what I'm trying to say is, like, would the apocalypse kind of play out like this, where you have, like, tons of people who have devolved into, like, factions and, you know, killing each other? And I don't think so. I really don't think so. I think it's mostly just video game logic. Like, Fallout 4 is a prime example of that, right? Fallout 4 full-blown adopts video game logic when it comes to that. And, like, yeah, I mean, it's a...
Your mom sent us to bring
the video game.
Are you hurt?
Who are you? What's going on?
She's in shock.
No, it's
I'll bring
fine.
her down when she's fit to move. Let's meet at the theater later.
Yeah, that boss enemy, like, got wrecked. The graphics hold up pretty decently.
Heads up. You've got hostiles flooding into the building from the street.
Get down there and take care of them. I got Eleanor.
Now, given me playing the game for free right now, like I did not, like X Defiant in this game, I have not given Ubisoft any money, and I will not give Ubisoft any money. But I will play their games for free. Ooh, minigun time.
I'll patch her in. Odessa? Kelso has some news for you.
We got Eleanor. Is she okay? She's okay. I'm bringing her home. Oh, God. Oh, thank God. See you soon.
We've got some new footage of the hyenas. Might help you make more sense of them.
So, yeah, this game feels okay thus far. But yeah, now we're fighting level 3 guys, and they're getting a little bit more difficult.
What's your fucking problem?
Just leave, man. We don't want any trouble.
Want to see what I can do?
Guys, maybe we should just
Yeah.
No fucking way. Look at this.
Fucking alert.
This is gonna be good.
Damn brutal. But that's the thing, like, I don't see anyone enjoying a game like this unless they really like the looter shooter genre. And the thing with the Division 2 is, like, it's competing against something like Warframe, you know? Like, it's in the same genre. In order to be, like, a good... And the first Descendant is coming out in, like, 3 weeks. You know? It's, like... It's hard for me to say that this game is, like, worth it. You know?
Oh, hey, Agent.
My biggest gripe about the game so far is the movement. The movement feels like sluggish. I don't like the cover system, and I never have. That's kind of why I never got into it. As far as I can tell, after the free weekend, the game is going to be like it's going to be over $10. So, in all honesty, like, I'm glad I'm playing this,
together. What am I supposed to do?
Help us.
I am helping.
but I can't recommend it. Like, I can't recommend
Just
it.
not the way you want me to.
We need you out there again. Your leg wouldn't stop you.
It's not about that.
I know it isn't. But if we fail...
All right!
The only way I would recommend this is if you really like what you see. Like, if you really like this idea. But overall,
we could probably spare
if we're being honest, like, the Division feels kind of generic almost. It's like post-apocalypse. We're this like unknown agent. It doesn't really give us too much backstory about our character. Maybe we skipped it. There were a lot of cutscenes.
I won't forget it.
This is the main story quest. We just saved their daughter.
Incoming backup request.
Yeah, these are all main missions. Settlements provide a variety of activities. Check in with those settlements frequently. Settlement progression. Settlements have 4 upgrade steps. Yeah, and we get new skill unlocks when we complete missions marked with the triangle. Cool.
The priorities are to locate Espinoza and get that shade node reactivated. Isaac will guide you where you need to go. Espinoza reported a substantial hyena presence. We don't know exactly what they're doing here, but assume they're gonna be in your way.
So if you really like this formula, you'll enjoy this game. This game came out when there was a huge rush for a game of this type. Like, again, it's competing against a whole bunch of other games in this same looter shooter genre, settlement based looter shooter genre. We just played Once Human, which is arguably in the same genre, except it extends into survival crafting even and base building. So it's tough, you know? Once Human is going to be free to play. So it begs the question, like, why would someone pay for this when they can just play something like Once Human for free? Right? Unless you really like Ubisoft games for whatever reason. And this doesn't feel bad. Like, the core gameplay, the looter shooter element doesn't feel bad. This is getting to be like running simulator. It's pretty clear that they're giving us a taste of the quote-unquote open world. So you have these like roaming bands of enemies that you can fight, which is cool. But nowadays, I'm like very critical of games. Like, we're in Matchmake. We're in 2024. We're halfway through 2024 right now. You know what I mean? Like, if a game doesn't do it well, like, nobody's gonna play it. Nobody's gonna play it. There's so many games that have come out over the past 5 to 10 years that just fit so well. Like, you're looking for this kind of game, all right, this game. You're looking for this kind of game, all right, this game. It's like, if it doesn't fit, then nobody's gonna play it. That's just, it's a hard reality. Like, look at Elden Ring right now, right? Elden Ring is the Souls game. You have a whole bunch of other Souls-like games that are in the same genre that are coming out. And nobody cares. Like, sure, you have people who go hard on Souls-like games and want to play every single Souls-like game in existence. But the vast majority of people are just waiting for the Elden Ring DLC right now. Like, that's the truth. That's kind of what I mean. And like, okay, you're tired of Elden Ring? All right, Dark Souls 3, Dark Souls 2. Yeah. Not to say that all the other Souls-like games are bad that have come out. The plethora of them. But that's kind of what I'm getting at. Now, I don't know why this matchmaking is taking so long. And it kind of makes me not... I kind of don't want to matchmake anymore. So if I don't want to matchmake, can I solo it? Mission options. Story. Difficulty setting replay. Oh, did we already complete this one? Yeah, we already completed this one. Okay.
Capabilities of the Viewpoint Museum to coordinate and motivate their troops. We have word they're going offline for maintenance, meaning they won't be able to call for reinforcements. Now's our chance.
Wait, did we complete this one? No. This is a story mission.
Priorities are to locate Espinosa and get that shade node reactivated.
Yeah.
Isaac will guide you where you need to go. Espinosa reported a substantial hyena presence. We don't know exactly what they're doing here, but assume they're gonna be in your way.
How do I start the mission solo? I don't want to matchmake.
Invite to another agent's group. Received.
There we go. Can we start?
Last radio contact with Espinosa came from a parking garage close to the shade node. Isaac has the location.
Oh, maybe we didn't need to matchmake. Maybe I could just walk in here. I'm not sure.
I'm gonna bury
Oh, damn. Like, you know, old V to use an armor kit. Yeah, that was actually scary. But yeah, this game overall has felt okay.
We're under attack! Intruders at the east entrance! Then kill!
Look for a way down to the garage and see if you can pick up Espinosa's trail. He tends to leave a mess.
Getting torn to pieces!
I got blinded by them.
Electronic device detected.
Oh, damn. They just got blown up by that.
Vital signs critical.
Oh, damn, I'm almost dead.
You're near Espinosa's last known position. The shade node should be close.
So that's my general take on this game. It's like, it feels okay, but it doesn't necessarily... I need more time in the game to really know. But as of right now, it's not feeling like it's doing enough to be worth my time, you know?
The node. Isaac should guide you to it.
If I'm just being brutally honest, like, I've played Warframe. I played Borderlands, all the Borderlands games. The first Descendant is coming out soon. They made it free, so they want people to try and play it. I'm playing it.
Agent credentials authenticated.
There should be a terminal that'll let you reactivate the node.
Authorization granted. Please stand by.
We'll see. I'm gonna give it more time.
System analytic computer reactivated.
Definitely not feeling like
operational.
That was the last step to getting Isaac fully restored locally. But we have a ways to go before we can celebrate. And a missing agent to locate.
Definitely not feeling like I want to make an investment, you know?
Hostile radio intercepted.
Hello? Is this the division? Looking for someone?
Who is this? How are you on this channel?
Friend of yours gave me a real nice wristwatch. He's right here. Want to talk to him? If you want him back, we can make a deal. You back off, we'll deliver him unharmed. Mostly.
They'll keep him alive. They aren't stupid. Just find that hyena piece of shit and waste her.
Yeah, these guys are taking hits.
Hostile radio intercepted.
Hey guys, I'm still willing to deal, but you better decide fast. I don't know how.
But I will say, X-Defiant is very good. I will be playing X-Defiant again. As far as like Ubisoft stuff goes, I'm not just gonna poo-poo on Ubisoft. Like, I think that they have something special going with X-Defiant. Matching up with this person is pretty cool. Like, open world matchmaking like that is very good. He died. Loot box? This game just feels so ripe for loot boxes. Like random chance dice roll loot boxes.
Agent vital signs 0.
He didn't have to die here.
One system I really like in games are morale systems, right? Like, you're fighting enemies and like you kill the boss. Like Shadow of War does it very well. I kind of abruptly stopped my Shadow of War playthrough because I have like over 15 hours in that game. Like, it just does not owe me anything. That game doesn't owe me anything. I paid, I think, like it was like $10 for Shadow of War. Is there a loot box I missed? Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War don't owe me anything. That's what I'm trying to say.
Device detected.
Headshot. But yeah, like systems where you kill the boss and then the minions run away because you killed their leader. Morale systems.
Look.
Oh, I had to sneeze.
There's nothing you could have done for Espinosa. That fucking hyena was toying with us. I hope she suffered.
Oh, you got a
before you finished her off.
new weapon.
Thanks to you, we're an important step closer to getting the shade
The
network
AUG.
back to full
Cool.
strength.
I like the weapon types in the game thus far.
Come back to the base if you want to add to your skills, Agent.
How do I use emotes? I want to say thank you. Thank you for carrying me. Oh, this thing feels kind of good. So I think the ammo scales, let's check that. So I have 780 ammo currently. Let's go to the military Mark 7, Mark 17. Yeah, see now I have 376. So the ammo scales. Oh, no. These are using two different ammo types. Sorry. This is assault rifle. This icon. Yeah, they use two different ammo types. So what we should do is we should take our secondary and switch it out for this. Yeah, because this is level... Huh. Oh, but this has more drop-off and less accuracy. So it does more damage. Interesting. Oh, we have a level 3 backpack. Okay, let's equip that. That's what the exclamation mark means. The exclamation mark means we have stuff we haven't selected. Yeah. Field proficiency cache. Okay. Okay, loot box. Not actual loot box. We get those from completing the dungeon. There are different types of loot box systems. That one is not so bad. All right, this is the best. Are we good? Ooh, MP7. This is level 4. Maybe we go straight into that. We want to make sure we're using different ammo types for sure. Am I getting shot? Yeah, I am getting shot. Yeah, you have armor plates. And you can regenerate them by holding V as a way to heal. So the whole inventory system, all of this, I'm liking so far. But I suspect with these caches, there is it's a random drop chance. So you do a dungeon, you get a cache, you open the cache, you get certain loot, right? Now, that is a loot box system, right? You get a box, it's filled with loot, you open it, you get random loot of a set type with different statistics.
Hostile control point detected.
Loot boxes become a problem when you tie money directly to it, right? So you have loot boxes in your game that you can buy for money, and then you get random stuff from the loot box that you just bought with real money. That's where the problem lies. We're still using the... See, we don't have any other rifle. We need something with this ammo type. So yes, we are still using this. But this game, I don't know if this game has paid loot boxes. I think there is a fast travel system, isn't there? X. Yes, there is a fast travel system. There we go.
Agent, we've just received a distress call from New York. There's been an attack on the division, and they've requested immediate support.
Yeah, I think we're still in this person's group. Pull off scaling. I'm playing with higher level agents, enemies adjust their level. Okay. Dark zone. Interesting. So yeah, we're teamed up.
Thanks to your hard work, we've been able to make some critical upgrades to the base of operations. We've restored access to the city's CCTV cameras and updated our maps of DC and the Situation Room. The mess hall is proper food prep and cooking equipment, with comfortable places to sit and have a hot meal. Giving the staff a place to relax has boosted morale. We're getting an influx of food, water, and medical supplies. Some of these will remain here.
Yeah, so I'm an hour into game.
And the surplus will be redistributed.
It feels pretty good.
It's hard to believe we have a surplus.
It's hard to say it's worth. Let me check on...
The White House is coming back to life. Keep up the good work.
Let me check on Ubisoft Connect quickly. So right now, the value bundle for the game is $30. Let me see. The base game is free to play. The value bundle gives you like currency and stuff. There is a premium currency. For some reason, the store is not loading and I can't see it. I'm trying to go to the game page. But it's not loading. Yeah, let's leave the group. How do I leave? Leave group.
You have them.
Yeah, GG's.
Agent, we've just received a distress call from New York. There's been an attack on the division, and they've requested immediate support.
Looks like you're ready to
Meet me
learn
on the
new
White
skill.
House South Lawn. There's a helicopter prepped for us. We need to leave now.
Ooh, I like the idea of turret. I don't know what the drone does, though. Turret just sounds like extra damage, so... Yeah, that I do like. What about the drone? Oh, I like the drone more. The drone is like a flying turret.
See ya.
Portable device detected.
Yeah, and you do have a stash. There is a limited inventory space. We're gonna have to sell stuff. In the meantime, I will be right back. All right, I'm back. Let us continue. Yeah, when I have the game all tabbed, it gets like really low frame rate, but that's probably an optimization setting. Also, my frame rate is not showing up on screen, but I have been having no performance issues. Just putting that out there. I have been having 0 performance issues. The game is very smooth. Same with X Defiant. I am running it on Windows 10.
If I can't get more pieces from the toy store, I'm not gonna be able to finish my fucking map.
All right, Manny. Jeez. While the sheriff here was busy waking up Isaac, I kicked in a few doors.
Did you learn anything?
Some new cuss words.
Anything useful?
I know where we can find out where the cure was sent.
The capital. We can't get past those defenses.
Not yet. But once we reconnect to our satellite network and get the main shade node online, we should be back at full strength. Then we'll be ready.
Okay, well in the meantime, we have intel President Allen survived the crash. He's being held by one of the factions. Locating him should be a priority.
Oh, fuck that. There could be another major outbreak anytime soon. We don't need some politician. We need that cure.
We might need him to access it. It'll be somewhere secure.
All right. Let's see what we can do. I don't know whether to be flattered or offended, Manny.
Interesting. So we're looking for a cure. Now, part of me thinks I shouldn't have skipped all of those cutscenes, but man, it was too much cutscene. We were in a cutscene for like 3 solid minutes. Can we fast travel? Ooh, safe houses. Okay. Nope, can't fast travel. There is a little bit of like running simulator going on with this game, where like, yeah, it takes time to run from point A to point B, and I get it. There's an open world. It's hard to call it an open world because I haven't seen any other like players running around, but there is a it is an open world where like we're running from one place to another on a giant map. So I will give it that. Right? Like, this is relatively open world. But it's not MMO. So yeah, overall this game feels pretty decent. It feels like this game could have been free to play, and then they could have added like cosmetics and different like end game DLC stuff, you know. I think the fact that this game costs money is okay. It's just in the year 2024, it's hard to say like, oh, it's worth it, you know. We'll equip that.
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
One thing that does irk me about the gameplay is waiting for enemies to pop up.
Detected.
Right? Like, I'm sitting there waiting for enemies to pop up so I can shoot them because they're behind cover. And I get it. That's a core part of the game, and it makes sense. Like, enemies seeking cover.
Around here that the hyenas didn't dare to touch.
This is a.
That's really interesting.
See, this is like an open world. The safe houses are open world, right? Yeah, we have a liberation project.
Looks like you got your hands full. Good luck.
All right, so now we are in the open world element. So I think we just reached our first safe house. These are open world elements, and this is the main mission which we completed. I can fast travel to this settlement here. So you clear zones, it seems like. Cool. So there's like a whole settlement system project. Donate to project, projects officer, blueprint, polycarbonate, gloves, public execution. Disrupt public execution. So these have goals. These are projects. Yeah. Cool. The vendors who we sell stuff to. We have some stuff we need to equip. backpack, level 4. What was this? Uncomfortable backpack. Oh, this is what we started with. Okay. Where do I compare? I'm trying to see. This is what we're wearing. Yeah, what we're wearing is higher level. All right, I think we can sell everything else pretty much. Okay, we still haven't found a better rifle. This is what they're selling. This is what we can sell. Yeah, we don't need any of this. Yeah, you can buy back. Do we buy this? How much money do we have? 373? Gonna be better than what we're using, and it's also a rifle. Let's buy it. Is it worth it? I don't know, but I'm gonna try different stuff. All right, and then I can sell
Nice to see an agent around here.
my old rifle. There we go. Cool. Yeah, the like buy and sell system seems very good.
Hello, I'm
It's
Anaya.
simple, but
I'm going to be helping out at
it's
the base
good.
of operations with equipment fabrication. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Okay. So there's crafting. Recruiting new staff from settlements, unlock new services. Okay.
More dead batteries. Shit. If we can't power our comms, sooner or later it's gonna bite us.
Side missions.
We've had some
Okay.
reports of hyenas at Odia's office. Maybe they know something we don't.
This is our settlement progress. So this is a whole like completionist system, right? Like, oh, get your settlement fully upgraded type system. And that's cool, whatever. Yeah. I mean, I'm not really someone who cares too much for stuff like that.
There's an apartment complex. For a while after
I'm mostly interested in the looter shooter element, right? And like I said,
Can you help us out? All I hear is some bitch.
I don't know if it's like completely fair to judge a game that came out years ago, but they're updating this game. They just added a new DLC for it.
Now you'll be pissing yourself by pleading with me for a fix. Fuck off.
Yeah, fuck off. That's enough random dialogue about shit that I don't care about. Alright, where is the main quest? Here.
True Sons
Main
have been using
mission.
the broadcasting
Okay.
capabilities of the Viewpoint Museum to coordinate and motivate their troops. We have word they're going offline for maintenance, meaning they won't be able to call for reinforcements. Now's our chance.
I think it is fair. So, I just played Once Human, and Once Human was actually a kind of decent experience. And I actually kind of look forward to it. It's coming out in about 4 weeks. The looter shooter element was by far the best element of the game. But I also look forward to grinding the survival crafting element as well. And it's going to be completely free to play. The cosmetics look pretty good. I don't know exactly what else they're going to monetize. But it should hang in there with the cosmetics. Because if you do dungeons with other players, It's got a co-op element. You see other players in the open world. Cosmetics are going to do okay, right? People will pay for cosmetics.
The Shade Tech cache is in the lab in the basement. Expect to run into some hyenas.
Yeah,
They've been trying to get in there for ages.
That quest that we did with that other player is repeatable. Yeah, this thing chunks. Didn't we switch weapons? Yeah, we did. This one's just better. Just wait, is it? Hold on. Yes, okay. I just had to double check. Sometimes it's hard to... I'm still getting used to the UI, but the UI is pretty good in this game. It's relatively straightforward, so... The thing that keeps confusing me is the 0202, right? The stuff we're using is level 4. So what I'm confused about is, why is this 0202? Are they both bound to 2 or what? This is bound to 2, that's bound to 1.
Hostile control point nearby.
Little confusing, but okay. Oh, do you know what that is? It's how many items we have. That's the item count. Okay. Now that I know that this is the item count, right? 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 2. I'm good now. I kept thinking that was the level. So I thought we were using our old weapon because that old weapon was level 2. The world feels a little bit stale in this game. The open world feels a little bit stale. I like the fog effects. The graphics, the textures are overall pretty good, but like the environmental sounds are a little low. Yeah, I don't know. I'll turn the sound up a little bit more. Yeah, overall this game feels okay, but again, it's hard to say. I need to check. I keep saying it doesn't feel worth it.
Away from True Sons will make it a lot harder for them to coordinate their troops and spread misinformation. All communications coming in and out of the building will be controlled from the production studio on the top floor. So you'll need to find it and secure it.
Was I slowed? My reload took forever. I'm trying to see. Okay, I need to look on Firefox. The Division 2. How much does this game cost right now? I know it's the free-to-play weekend, but I am trying to see how much it costs on the store, like if I want to buy it. Okay, buy now. $10. Promotion ending June 19th. So the game is $10 until the free-to-play weekend ends. So once the free-to-play weekend ends, the base game is $10, and then the Ultimate Edition is $15. And then they have Ubisoft Plus, which is $18 per month, but that gives you access to like a lot of different Ubisoft games. So we'll say $10. I'm just gonna say $10. Is this game worth $10 right now? Almost. I'm gonna say almost. It's hard to say right now.
He's moving.
That guy prone?
Serious trauma detected.
Whoa.
Agent killed.
We just got sniped. We just got sniped. I can use my ability. That's what I need to do.
Got a man down.
Yeah, that guy. That guy like messed us up. I think if I'm trying to be as objective as possible, I think this game is worth $10 if you really enjoy the idea of a game like this. But personally, I will not be buying this game for $10.
I saw some hostiles enter the parking garage east of the main entrance. You might be able to get in that way.
That's where I'm gonna leave it. I think that's fair, right? I've been playing for an hour and a half. Why can't I loot this? That is not good. I'm holding F. That's not good at all. Did we already take the loot out of it? That's not satisfying.
Hostile radio intercepted.
This is Wade. So, the division thinks they can just come in here. They don't know who they're fucking with. Go dark. Wait for the signal.
Yeah, it probably shouldn't let me loot it if it's empty. There, we got ceramics in the bottom left. But then I can keep looting it. You shouldn't be able to do that. It should at the very least say empty, right? This map area is cool. Again, the graphics I do not have a problem with. The graphics are holding up pretty well. I think this game playing like co-op with a friend would be very good. That's another positive that I'll say. I don't know. I really don't want to poo-poo on this game because it doesn't feel bad, you know? It just doesn't feel like it's worth $10, you know? That's what I'm having a hard time with. For $10, I think, again, I'll say it again. Personally, I won't be paying $10 for this. But if you really enjoy the idea of a game like this, looter shooter, bread and butter, with like settlements where you have to like build your settlements, post-apocalyptic style, and you have like a friend you want to play with, like, yeah, this could very well be worth it. I think it's clear that the developers put a lot of work into this, But we're talking about Ubisoft, right? Like, we're not talking about an indie game company. Like, of course it's going to be refined. And this game came out over 5 years ago. So if it weren't refined, there would be something desperately wrong. And if we're being honest, the reason why they're letting people play it for free is to advertise the game, right? I wouldn't be playing this game if it weren't free, and they know that. I've got 5 seconds on my ability. Shit.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
That was a grenade. I like the difficulty ramp. I'll say that much too. I like the rare enemies, the purple enemies that are armored. There's a lot to like about this game. There is.
Electromagnetic charge detected.
You're saying? Oh, a Democrat and Republican? Are we getting political now? Well, we're going here in order to help a politician or something, right? Dude, the drone is really good. It doesn't just do damage, it also baits aggro. It's very good. I'm glad that I went with the drone. Just the fact that it baits aggro is very good. And then on top of that, it also does damage. So I think my take on this game is pretty fair, right? If you really enjoy this style of game, you have a friend you want to play with, then yeah, it's worth $10.
There you go. Better already. What's his prognosis? Colonel Ridgway, not good, sir. He took a bullet. We've tried penicillin, but his wound has festered. I thought morphine might ease his pain. How's our supply cache? Truthfully, sir, we're running low. And not just in supply,
But the story is very like bread and butter.
piling up outside the doors. Under these conditions, it's difficult to separate the infected from the healthy. The doctor's expecting a new shipment this afternoon, but it almost certainly won't be enough for everybody.
I got this stuff and move it out to the barracks.
But sir, we can't just...
Are you questioning my orders, trooper?
Well, right away, sir. I'm out of patience.
Put it back where you found him. He's a dead man anyway.
The story is very like it's generic. It's just generic.
Vital signs critical.
Oh my. I almost died to that enemy. The difficulty ramp is pretty good. It definitely feels like the game has gotten more difficult. Damn, the reload time on this is not terrible. But yeah, I most likely will not be playing this beyond the free weekend. If I'm being brutally honest. It just isn't hitting me in the it's just not hitting me. Like, I'm not getting enough neuron activation. Like my dopamine is not I'm not getting hit in the neuron activation. Yeah. Just doesn't feel good enough, you know?
Must have been Wade. Would have been nice to bag him, but he's not your primary objective. Get to the TV studio and get these guys off the air for good.
But that's just my take. And like I said, it's worth it to this would be worth it to someone who really likes a game like this. And particularly someone who has like a friend they want to play with, who's also down to play a game like this. But ultimately, like, Ubisoft is coming, X-Defiant is going to be coming out. This is my least favorite part about this game,
Transmission control
is the fact that the enemies hide behind cover.
If you reset it, you'll lock out the True Sons and we can take over the channels.
The enemies hide behind cover and you're kind of sitting there waiting for them to pop out. And you have to like wrap around cover to get to them.
Okay, stay by the module and make sure it completes the reset sequence.
Like defense mission.
Serious trauma detected.
Almost died. Use the machine gun. There we go. This thing's actually kind of accurate.
All site facilities are reset to default or under direct SHD control.
That's good to hear. Our comms are coming online.
You can dismantle it?
In the dark.
Does that reduce the cooldown or what?
Communications facilities offline.
What the hell?
I'm seeing multiple hostiles on the roof. They're setting up EMP jammers around the radio mast.
It's Wade. He's trying to sabotage the mast. Without it, no one can broadcast from viewpoint. Agent, get to
I
the
can
roof.
mark these
Gotta
as
stop him
junk,
from
right?
taking out the
B.
mast.
Yeah. Ooh, RPK. Interesting. Light machine gun. Okay. Let's try something different. Yeah, your gear does look different as well. See how our knee pads changed? So like depending on what you're wearing, your character looks different, which is cool. I always like that feature in games. In games with like loot systems and whatnot. It's important for a looter shooter, for sure. It's classic looter shooter vibe.
Electromagnetic charge detected.
Wade is using EMP jammers to overload the radio mast. Take them out before the mast is destroyed.
System malfunctioning. System restored. Structural integrity at 75%.
Agent, you've got to stop Wade. We need that radio mast. You won't be able to use your shade tech as long as that EMP jammer is active. Take it out.
System curtailed. System back online.
Just shoot it. There we go.
Keep it tight. I got it.
System reactivated. System malfunctioning. needed. System back online.
Okay, these orange things we need to go to.
Structural integrity, 50%. System disrupted. System reactivated. System malfunctioning.
Ooh, suppressed. I died.
Agent killed. System. Electromagnetic charge detected.
Wade is using EMP jammers to overload the radio mast. Take them out before the mast is destroyed. You won't be able to use tech as long as that EMP jammer is active. Take it out.
Structural integrity at 75%.
Agent, you've got to stop Wade. We need that radio mast.
System malfunctioning. System restored. System disrupted. Electromagnetic charge depleted. Serious trauma detected.
Mini boss.
Fucking division! Keep them off me!
Reload, reload, reload. All right, they died.
I don't realize. Casualty!
Is ours. True Sons just lost a powerful tool for coordinating their troops.
That was a cool
spouting
mini
their
boss.
shit. Once we get the radio mast repaired and operational, we can extend the reach of our own broadcasts.
Hey, Agent. We're ready to help broaden your skill set over here at the base.
I didn't mind it.
Here's some footage of General Ridgeway for you to take a look at.
Cutscene time.
Make sure the medical items gets into the clinic, and the food goes to the storage by the mess halls.
Put those crates back on the truck.
Wait, what?
We're not wasting any more supplies on these people. Put them back, Private. Sir.
What the hell are you doing, Colonel?
They are already dead, Doctor.
Are you insane? They need care. What about the staff?
Collateral damage. Now, take your hand off my soldier.
If you go ahead with this, I will report your what the
okay.
Bar the gate, Sergeant. Looks like you got a riot brewing. Lock and load! Put it down.
Kind of jank. Kind of jank, honestly. That cutscene was like, okay. Revisit, consult all the tutorials. Okay, we're good. I think that was the end of the tutorial. Reload time on the machine gun is abysmal. But yeah, I'd say overall this game feels pretty good, and if you're interested in a game like this, yeah, $10 is fair. Personally, I'm not.
We're exposed.
I'm not super interested in a game like this. There are 2 looter shooters that are coming out within the next 4 weeks. One of which I think is going to be a major release in terms of looter shooters. So it's hard for me to say that I'll continue playing this game because, yeah, I mean, it's a free-to-play weekend. I wanted to give it a try.
Odessa's folks finally finished up that roof. That'll make a hell of a difference to everyone with this heat.
But yeah, this is a core part of the progression in the game. There is PvP. I don't know anything about the PvP. I do not plan. Increase your conflict level by completing PvP matches. If I'm going to do PvP, it's going to be something like X Defiant, right? It's not going to be the Division 2.
Nice to see you.
This settlement system is a core part of the progression.
The theater's going to be able to put better, fresher food on the table. That ought to make the residents happier and healthier.
Yeah.
Heads up. We now have a working barbecue. And better food in your stomach is going to go a long way towards putting a smile on your faces.
Let's check this. Plan.
Hi, I'm Grace. I've been asked to relocate to the base of operations and help you coordinate with other agents. Come see me when I get set up.
Sure. Plan unlocked. We reached a new milestone. Cooperation. Settlement upgrades. New roof barbecue hydroponics.
Guess who's here?
Morale booster. So these are the things that we get for reaching these, for achieving these goals. And it does change the look of the settlement. Seemingly. Yeah. The map is good. And the map seems quite extensive. The level progression feels good as well. It doesn't feel like we're jumping through levels, but it also doesn't feel like we're stuck. Yeah, there is a lot of end game stuff in this game as well. Dark Zone is seemingly a part of the end game. And there's strongholds, level 30. I think level 30 might be the max level cap. I'm not entirely sure. Yes, we have our next main mission here. Extract interrogation data from the True Sun stockade.
During the crisis, JTF set up a temporary stockade in the basement of the American History Museum. And now, True Sons runs the place. Odessa says there's a treasure trove of high-value intel in there. Transcripts and notes from the interrogations of True Sons prisoners. Mostly hyenas, which is why Odessa is so interested. If you can release the prisoners, True Sons will have their hands full with a full-scale riot, giving you an easier shot at the prize.
I think at this point in the game, we've pretty much experienced like the setup, right? We've experienced like the core of the game. A core part of this game is the settlement upgrade system, where you do missions, you complete certain goals, and then your settlement gets more built up and you help your people. So there are clans in the game. And there is PvP in the game. Now, I don't know anything about the PvP, and I do not plan on finding out. But overall, this game feels pretty decent. Like, the world feels a little bit stale, but overall, it holds up pretty well. It does hold up pretty well. So I haven't been disliking this game. Like my first my first 2 hours in this game feel pretty good. And like I said, I played the beta for this game before it first released. There was a free beta. Oh, that little fox crawled under the car. It's clear that a lot of effort has been put into this game, and it doesn't go unnoticed by me. Like, I do pay attention to fine details, the systems in games, the UIs, and all that. This game overall feels good to play. I haven't had a single performance issue. Like, the game is run very stably. We got a silver bracelet from that. I could totally see someone grinding. Interesting. We opened this and it dropped that shirt. How do we let's see, apparel. Okay, here are the cosmetics. I don't think, yeah, these don't actually impact our character. And these are premium cosmetics. So this currency is a premium currency. I believe that all of the stuff you can buy with currency is cosmetic. I believe. I'm not entirely certain of that fact. Interesting. +1 skill tier. So that would help our drone, I assume? Interesting. It's also interesting that we equip a mask, but we don't actually see it on our character. Yeah, this is a direct upgrade. The UIs are clean. And I like the automatic comparison. Like, that shows a red arrow that it's not as good. And yes, we have been finding these field proficiency caches. Harness armor. We got an MP5A2. Yeah, I want to check this cosmetic shop out more. Is that like your caches? Legacy apparel cache key. This is like full-blown loot box screen. Legacy cache, apparel cache. Okay, so I think there is a loot box system in this game. Yeah. So you buy a key for a loot box and then you open it and you get apparel. So I don't think these are weapons. I think it's cosmetic. Specialization pack. See, we don't have any premium. Let's see. If I click buy, discover year 1 bundle. Let's check it out. Premium season. There is a season pass. How much do the credits even cost? Let's see. Here. So $50 for 6,500. It's like $10 for 1,000. $5 for 500. So it's $1 for 100. The more you buy, the more you get, and then there's also this one-time offer where they try to get you to put $20 into the game. I'm glad I'm checking out the store. See, where's the tier skips? I'm trying to find the battle pass. Yeah, I'm not trying to check out. This is the expansion, Warlords of New York. A 30 level boost, so it makes you max level so you can jump into the Warlords of New York campaign. 3-month seasons. See, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Technician specialization. Discover year 1 bundle. Yeah, we already did that. So this costs $10. Yeah, where's the season pass? Let me... We're exploring right now. There are a lot of, like, completionist systems in this game. I don't know if we've even been shown the season pass yet. You'd think it would be on this screen, right? Store. These are the apparel cache. First Rogue season pass. Yeah, I don't know where to go to see the battle pass. But yes, there are emotes. These are all cosmetic, but what I'm interested in are the specializations, because that seems like it's not just cosmetic, right? See? Yeah, and then it says discover year 1 bundle. Yeah, they're trying to get, they want people to buy the bundle. Yeah. So the game costs $10 right now. $15 for like the super version. And I think I stand by the base game. Feels like it would be worth $10 if you enjoy this gameplay loop. If you're looking for a looter shooter and you have someone to play with who would also enjoy something like this. But personally, I'm not going to be getting it. I'm not going to be coming back to this game. I'm glad I did play it for about 2 hours. Yeah, so I'll probably be playing X Defiant on release as far as Ubisoft games goes. And I've enjoyed my time in this game, but I'm not gonna buy it. I'm really not. But yeah, that's all for now. And if you've been enjoying my live streams, please consider liking and subscribing. And I'll be on in the future. Thank you.